Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi ishrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
How are you? How do you do? Alhamdulillah. Nice meeting all of you tonight. Inshallah tonight we are very fortunate. We have a guest speaker all the way from Nigeria, inshallah, Sheikh Nuruddeen Lemu will be sharing with us on Usul al Fiqh. But before we go, we invite him to share the talk. It would be good for me just to introduce briefly about him. Sheikh Nurudeen is from Islamic Education Trust, Nigeria. Doing research on Islam, Usul al Fiqh, traveling throughout the world, sharing and train those da'i who do Dawah about Usul al Fiqh. And not many people know that actually he is graduate as in the field of agriculture. Then also he did his master in Scotland. And tonight we will invite you to share with us on Usul al Fiqh. And I hope everyone of us here, please, if you have any question after this, ask. Okay? So without further delay, I would like to invite Sheikh Nuruddeen Lemu to share with us the Usul al Fiqh. Please.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursaleen Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursaleen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'd like to start by thanking Allah for the opportunity to come to Pinang again. And it's a great pleasure and honor to meet with you. And inshallah to share something that we have found useful back at home in Nigeria, and hopefully to get your own input in the subject and to see if you find what we will be sharing useful, particularly for da'wah among the younger generation. The topic we'll be looking at today would be a very brief introduction to the subject that deals with the methodology of ijtihad. It's looking at the principles and the objectives of Sharia or Islamic jurisprudence. I should say, usually we conduct this course over a period of 2 to 3 days, and so it's much more interactive and much slower and more examples. So because we just have probably about 2.5 hours, you will forgive me if I go quickly through the subject. But alhamdulillah, as most of you are already knowledgeable about this subject area, and I think particularly in Malaysia, where you already have a good grounding in the Shafi school of thought, probably the only thing that may be a little new to some would be for us to look at the methodology of some of the other schools of thought, inshallah, and why it is important for us to appreciate the diversity among Muslim scholars, particularly among the schools of thought, and to also appreciate what contribution they all make towards Sharia being a vibrant, adaptable, flexible way of life that is applicable and relevant in every society, and inshallah until the Day of Judgment. My name is Nuruddeen Lemu, and as has already been introduced, I work with the Dawah Institute of Nigeria. And you will forgive me for not knowing enough Malay, but I think it will not be out of place for me to say Salamat Malam to you all, and Aba Kaba Samoa. Alhamdulillah, bagus. Sudah makan? Sudah ikan bakar?